Donna Finkelstein, who's the mother of Mindy.
20 years ago on August 10th, a heavily armed white supremacist stormed a Jewish day camp in Granada Hills, California. My daughter Mindy, then a 16-year-old camp counselor, was one of the 5 injured in the day camp shooting. Later that same day, the shooter shot and killed Joseph Leto, Filipino postal worker. When the shooter was later apprehended, he said he wanted this mass shooting to be a wake-up call to kill America's Jews. He fired 70 rounds in under 3 minutes. Sound familiar? And that was 20 years ago. What has changed? Instead, he woke up America's mothers who marched en masse on Washington 9 months later on Mother's Day 2000 for the Million Mile March, the largest protest against gun violence in US history at that time. My outrage turned to activism and have dedicated these past 20 years to gun violence prevention by joining Brady United and Women Against Gun Violence. My family has lived this nightmare. Now, in the wake of the latest mass shootings in Gilroy, Brooklyn, El Paso, and Dayton, the gun violence prevention movement is ripe again to mobilize en masse. In September, we hope there will be several gun violence prevention bills sitting on the desk of every senator that have already passed the House of Representatives to include universal background checks and a ban on assault weapons. If they truly believed in the urgency of this moment, they would reconvene and pass those bills today. It could be done in an hour. So if you're furious, speak up to make your positions on gun violence heard. Contact your legislators. Don't waste time arguing gun lobby talking points and those who support hate. Last year, 40,000 people in this country were killed by guns, and thousands more were personally affected or injured. Enough is enough. Our lives depend on it. So I want to just tell you, Mindy is 36, happily married, living in the Bay Area, and has a 16-month-old baby, Ayla. Yesterday, she decided to mark the day by getting a tattoo. And wanted my opinion.
Mindy.
No, Mindy. You would take me away right now. So, but I want to tell you that Mindy and my other daughter, our other daughter Jody, grew up here at this synagogue at TAS since they were in 4th grade. And it's a very special group of people here. And I don't know how soon after the shooting, I don't know, but as we did after the earthquake, we were here. There were hundreds and hundreds of you here. And the love and support was truly amazing. Mindy was bat mitzvahed here, as Jody was, and confirmed. And right after her confirmation, because she was 16, when I found her in the emergency room laying in pools of blood, she was shot twice in her right leg, a rabbi was called to be with her, and it was our rabbi here at TAS. So I walked into the emergency room, and you know, the head trauma nurse was with Mindy, and so was our rabbi. So it did comfort us a bit, and I just wanted to tell you that this is a very special place, and thank you very much for inviting me.